welcome to Level Up's next Fight Like series. My name is Jim Tooley.
My name is Dylan.
And we've decided that this Fight Like series should be Fight Like a Blademaster, fight like a warrior for the Wheel of Time. We decided to do this because we both love the Wheel of Time. Most of our friends love the Wheel of Time. And we both love sword fighting, so it seemed like a natural progression. Also, we have the first UK Wheel of Time convention coming up in September, the Two Rivers Convention, and we're going to be doing some demonstrations of the sword forms there. So, Dylan, why don't you tell us a little bit about how we approached coordinating these forms?
Sure. So, I guess one of the main things in Wheel of Time was that Robert Jordan uses more of the name of forms as descriptions of action and sword fights within the books, rather than the approach that runners might take of actual blow-for-blow descriptions. And so a lot of his writing is very descriptive of the apple blossoms in the wind or cat crosses the courtyard, and it kind of evokes imagery without specifically saying what.
There's no physical description of the sword forms themselves.
They might give a brief description of how they're utilized, but not, this form is X movement.
Exactly. So of the 50-odd sword forms mentioned within the Wheel of Time series, we've found maybe 15 or 16 that have a physical description of some form. Anyway, what we're doing is we're taking them and we're applying real-world martial arts and fencing techniques. So we're using a lot from historical European martial arts, or Hema, a lot from Kendo and the Japanese sword forms, and a little bit from classical European fencing. When it comes to the forms themselves, we think that the way he describes sword blademasters moving from form to form seems like more that the blademaster is in a certain attitude when he's fighting. So how we're going to teach them is, if we say we are moving into boar charges down the mountain, that means we're taking an aggressive fighting style, and we can use any technique inside that we want, as long as it works towards the goal of that style. With each form, we're going to give you 2 or 3 examples of how we feel it could be used, but that doesn't by any means mean that that's the be-all and end-all of that form. You can use any techniques with the mindset of the form we're teaching.
Yeah, these techniques aren't like an exhaustive list, so really, it's more just to get into the mindset of how these forms might look and what sort of movements what we imagined the characters using when we were reading them.
Again, this is completely down to each person themselves, because this is how I see it, or this is how Dylan sees it. It might not be exactly how you see it. Due to the nature of how Robert Jordan wrote the books, all of that is completely open to interpretation as well. So, without further ado, we will move on to the basic stances of blademasters from the Wheel of Time.